Well, it's August, it's not April, but still, the playoffs are finally here. You guys had such a great start in seeding games against the Clippers, but then you ended up going 3-5. What do you think the biggest issue was that it wasn't as smooth as you might have initially hoped?
I don't know. We got number 1 seed and kind of just, I'd probably say that. But, we know where we want to be at the end of the season, and we also know the importance of, sense of urgency and having veterans around to really be able to lock in. In certain games, certain stretches over this, we've had, getting back to our good habits. So, that's the biggest thing with us. You
personally played extremely well in the seeding games. Both ends of the court, such much consistency, great defensively. How do you feel about yourself, about what you've shown in Orlando?
I feel like I'm Kuz. That's how I feel. I feel like that I'm kind of back to where I was, probably actually a year ago, Team USA in August. So I think that my body's here, healthy, obviously mentally engaged, mentally into it, just because the hiatus and getting back into it. So I think it was good for me. I think it was good.
It's been great to see your confidence bulk up as well.
LeBron to inbound. Anthony Davis picked up by Bull. Here comes Kuzma for the win. Got it! 0.4 to go. They got the lead. What a shot by Kyle Kuzma.
After you hit the shot against Denver, you said, even if Jesus was defending me, I am never afraid to shoot. So I need more of an explanation here, Kyle. What if you were double teamed? If Peter came into the, what are we talking here? How did this pop into your head?
Really, I'm just talking about my confidence. At the top level, you have to think that way. Obviously, I didn't say I was going to score on Jesus. I didn't say I was going to make the shot. I said I was going to shoot it.
Not afraid.
And he gives me that confidence, so it's all good.
You need that confidence to play with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, right?
120%.
That is part of learning to play with them, I would imagine.
Yeah, having confidence, because if you don't, then it's bad news for you.
You've also had a lot of fun in the bubble. You had a birthday since we were down here. Everyone knows it was your birthday because your girlfriend, Winnie, flew a plane over our hotel here, wishing you the best. What did it feel like
really cool.
when
Honestly,
you looked out the window?
That was like a bucket list thing. Like, I've just never had that before. But she's the best. She made it happen. Obviously, everyone in the world knew it was my birthday, which made my birthday better, especially here. So, hey, thanks, Winnie.
Now it's back to basketball. Break down for me what a Blazers-Lakers series looks like. Why is that such a challenge for you guys?
I think it just presents different challenges, and for them, they have really dynamic guards, and they can really fill it up. So, for us, obviously, that's naturally the challenge. We're massive in the front court, but back court's a little different. So that's kind of the yin and yang of us. But we're Lakers, so we're confident.
If things go chalk in these playoffs, and we don't know if they will, but if they do, you guys have an incredibly tough run ahead of you. You would be playing the Rockets in the second round. You'd be playing the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. And again, if things go chalk, you would be playing the reigning MVP and the Bucks in the finals. Is that a mountain you feel confident you guys could climb?
It's a wise saying. Wise saying says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, obviously getting tested early is going to help us to prepare for those bigger games if we can get there. So, obviously it's a little tough, but, this is kind of the toughest championship probably ever. And we're going to have the toughest road, and we're in a bubble, so.
Your coach, Frank Vogel, told me that as the playoffs gear up here, he's going to start talking to you more and more about Kobe Bryant. How much is Kobe going to be on your mind as you go through this postseason?
He's on my mind a lot, for him being a mentor of mine. He's kind of always with me. I feel like I always catch myself just on YouTube watching highlights of him. So, obviously, within the playoffs, when you think of Kobe, you think of all the great playoff performances and how dialed in he was and how locked in and, just the mental edge that he kind of brought every single night.
We know what he would want you guys to do here, so we'll watch and see if you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Big thank you to Kyle Kuzma for taking the time. As you can see, he's third on the Lakers in points per game, has increased in scoring since entering the bubble. Scottie, do you think Kuzma can be that consistent third scorer for the Lakers in the playoffs? Because everyone says if they're gonna win a title, he's got to hit that level.
I really do. I think that this young man, after watching him in this league for the last couple seasons, he's grown tremendously. Obviously working under one of the great players like a LeBron James. To me, he checks all the boxes. You know, he's definitely built the confidence over the last few years of playing alongside a guy like LeBron, but having the opportunity to work out with LeBron, do things off the court. Offensively, he's solid. Defensively, he's solid. So to me, he's that third player. And to win a championship, it's going to be important that his growth continues throughout these playoffs.
No, everyone knows, and it's always been this. It's always been, is Kyle Kuzma going to be that third player? But I still think he needs more dog in him. That's just the honest truth. I know he can score the ball, but what is he going to do on nights that he's not shooting? Is he going to be able to defend at a, I won't say high level, but at a very good level? Is he going to contribute to that size and go and help them on the glass? Because that's the area with Dwight Howard, LeBron James, JaVale McGee, Anthony Davis. They have that size. So he's got to help them there, dominate on the glass. He's got to find ways when his shot isn't falling to really help the team. That's what will make him the third player and the key point on this team. But if he's just trying to like hit shots and that's his only focus, I think the Lakers are going to fall short.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so interesting. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.